Alright, welcome back everyone to Fumbling round in live arena. We had a nice run yesterday. Let's give it another go. We are still trying to test Stars of Jiinang on Galathir. I mean, we know it works, but this far it was a really situational relic, extremely OP when it is applicable, but not exactly applicable often. People just don't pick enough turn-meter boosters in live arena, which is fair. It wrecks the mojo. Supersonic kinda counters that. Stars of Jiinang counter that big time. But hey, one can hope that we will get some people not afraid to pick a little turn meter boost here and there. Our horse got stolen, that's kinda bad. Marie is also on the field. Means that she's a mandatory ban if we go for Gizmak, but let's see what he picks next. My dude, that's both great pick times right there. And I know for a fact you aren't a bot. As soon as I complained, he actually did his thing. Good. Now, a +2 Arbiter is a turn meter booster, which is playing right into the stars. So I have to resist the temptation to pick Calvalax. Unfortunately, if I don't, he might go crazy with his last pick. And if there's a Hedgie or something, I'm extremely unhappy as I have to ban Marie given my Gizmak pick. Or do I have to ban her actually? Not really. I can hope for a strip. There's no lightning cages except on the horse, so what could possibly go wrong here? And he goes for Taurus. Okay, fair enough. I don't love Fabian here, given a bunch of people who love their first forms, but you know what? I ban Marie. He bans Shu, which is totally fair. Now we expect Arbiter to take a first turn and then Galathir to cut in. And also, like Sifi or Theodosia, Arbiter is not expected to be in 9-piece protection, and even if she was, that doesn't really matter because she doesn't protect from debuffs. Only a single stone skin. Gross. My dude, this is gross. Why are you doing this to yourself? So, one thing that could screw us a bit is weak hit on Fabian. Exactly what happens, but the thing is, Gizmak doesn't care much about his first form anymore. He kinda cares about not being killed by the horse. He kinda cares about not being enfeebled by the horse when he swaps forms, but should be fine. And now we got block active skills out on everyone. That was clutch by Carnage, otherwise the horse would have surely wrecked our shit. And by the way, speaking of Enfeeble, here it is. Can we even afford to swap forms now? I don't think so. Let's kill Fabian. Oh, we can't. That was a weak hit. We can't and we won't. Ooh. Can we kill the horse? You know what? Can we kill everyone here? Not everyone, but everyone except Tars is good enough. And now Tars won't survive the next Gizmak turn. And he can't really do anything to us. Only Carnage doesn't have block damage. Well, fair. Tars slaps. Tars didn't proc his fear. Tars killed our Carnage, but that shouldn't help him any. And it didn't. GG. A very clutch block active spread by Carnage here. Otherwise, we would be dead. Okay, the horse is stolen from us, so it's Galathir shoe. Let's go be mildly threatening with Commodus. Zeke is supposed to be in feral here, but even if he is, Commodus can reset his cooldowns and we won't be one shot. Doesn't help with Zeke reviving everyone, but we'll have someone else to deal with that. So depending on what he picks for his last two slots, it's either Odin or Gizmak last pick. What's with people taking their sweet time? Alright. Mikage is force, that's no bueno. Oh, I'd like to ban Zeke. And I would like to pick Gizmak. And now, yeah, and Commodus is banned. Fair enough, Commodus is scary, and also we don't really care because two Force Affinity champions are not the best matchup for Commodus anyway. With our RNG luck, he gets weak hits all the time. Stoneskin Feral Embers, that's something I haven't seen before, and now also please observe how Mirrors did not retaliate here. That's inconsistent. Yesterday in the similar situation, Mirrors did retaliate the second time. I guess I'll be throwing that footage towards the tech support and they can figure it out. We did not spread block actives, which is a little bit of a bummer. Do we actually care though? You know what? We don't care. Let's kill them all. Embers will still be alive, but he'll be the only person alive. So good luck to him. Let's throw some protection on everyone. We'll sit tight in the first form in order to be able to revive. Doesn't really matter if we seal him or not, because his set bonuses are not ignore death anyway, but let's try, and we steal the block debuffs. Doesn't matter, because he will flip forms and then health swap, and he'll be free to do whatever. But you know what Stoneskin Feral does not? It does not provide any ignore defense, which means Embry hits like a wet noodle here, and we can more or less safely kill him. Yeah, he realized what's going on before he actually was killed. GG. Oh, that was actually a fellow T7 Siege winner. Not many of those in top 100. Mostly people are from T8 Siege tier. Who is this guy? Yeah, we first pick galathir as we are supposed to. We don't think about it too hard. And sure, the horse gets stolen. So it's true carnage. I'm still not decided if I want to change Carnage's Lightning Cage to Intimidating Presence. But while I still do not have him in Intimidating Presence, I maybe want to pick up my second Intimidating Presence here. And let's pick up a Gizmak. Freya is going to be annoying here. She has cleanse and she has a passive that saves people. I'm still inclined to ban Noel, just because her usual build is extremely annoying to face. And they have Yumeka. Sheesh. I think I'm still banning Noel. If he bans Shu, Yumeka might be faster than us. That would be unpleasant, but not much we can do about this. Noel will just freeze us after we kill half the team. What is it? Oh, right, that is the new event dungeon set buff, right? That's what it is. And fun stuff with Yumeka in Stone Skin, that's pretty weird. I imagine Mars here is one-shot bait. He has the highest crit damage and will be protected by Freya. We are not going to fall for that bait, we are going to strip the Stone Skins, and now we have our beloved Carnage take a turn. I'm not hitting the horse. The horse will probably not survive the second hit. Let's go for Embrace. We failed to spread our stuff on Freya. Sadly, not enough accuracy, but we spread on everyone else and the opponent leaves. GG. That was a weird Yumeka build, to be honest. Extremely slow, and it couldn't even cut in on Carnage, who was like 320 something, right? Gizmak 328, Carnage 321, I believe. If Yumeka was actually fast, going before Galathir or right after Galathir, we would have been screwed. Because a bunch of our stuff in the first form was important. Stone Skin Burns by Gizmak and A3 from Carnage. I'm going to have to disrespect Nell. Though a big question is whether Commodus stays in my team. I'll still have to ban Hedgie. Yeah, he bans the Commodus. Tough luck, I guess. And Lilith is in the lead, and she has 6-star ship, so that's a little bit tricky right there. Still, with Shu still on the table, we are getting the first turn. We can maybe play around this. Let's see. Okay, I'll have to give the horse a turn. I'll have to try to strip Stone Skins. Oh, fuck you. Okay, it's not too bad. The only Stone Skin still on is on Nell. Now that was bonkers, right? Duchess was supposed to be the lead, yet Nice is apparently before her in the team order. What the actual fuck? Anyway, we have definitely lost here due to that ship, which is fair. We lost our 25% or whatever the percentage is roll, and we get wrecked. Another person that lets us pick both Galathir and the horse, which is mighty nice of him. Steals our Carnage and Gizmo though, unfortunate a bit, but we can probably deal with that. Let's go for Scary Odin and have a last pick Commodus. Is that the play? This far Commodus loves this team. Okay, the fuck it is. The fuck is this? I'll be banning Yumeka. He bans Shu, fair enough. He doesn't know about my stars yet. I expect to cut in with Galathir right after Arbiter's turn. Though I'm not sure if that will be of actual help to me. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm boosting right here. But the important part is for Commodus to take a turn, which might be a little bit tricky. Oh, and Fimble on Gizmak. Nice. That's why you don't like to buff before swapping the forms if going versus Marius. The Enfeeble proc can wreck your everything. Okay, we got what was it? Like 2, 3, 1 procs in a row. Nice. What an amazing RNG. Let's go A1. Of course, we do not get Enfeeble on the... Nice. Sheesh, man. Block actives then. At least we get block actives out. We would love to throw Enfeeble there. That might not actually happen. Ooh. Let's roll the dice versus his wand to maybe stun him. Right, he doesn't get stunned because the bombs do not get activated because he has an ass load of HP. But now we can finally hit him. Goodbye. GG. This was a bit tricky. Nice could have wrecked us, but Odin's block damage was really clutch here. Let's take a screenshot of this for my notes. And let's move on. That's a nice rating number right there. 1111. We will be sure to not leave it alone. We'll be adding something here. Aye. Our galathir got away. Horseshoe then. And I want to grab Carnage as well if I can. Something like Carnage or Gizmak. Bro. Okay. He takes Marie. Means I still can go for Carnage and Odin, but do I still want Odin? Let's go for Embers here. Nice for the affinity to be a bit less of an easy target for Commodus. And then I give my last pick if we can. I don't love this because right now this hinges on me taking the first turn. So I might have to actually pick Siphi as a ban magnet or something. If Commodus takes a turn versus this team, it's getting blown up. Right. So I'm not getting Siphi, and that would be a disaster. You know what, yeah, sure, let's go with Gizmak. Let's steal Banmarie. They do not have a speed aura. We do not have shoe, but we do have a speed aura. Now, if they have a fast galathir and or fast Commodus, we are porked. Okay, they have a fast galathir. They cleanse the burners. Yeah, we are dead. That was a huge mispick by me, I imagine. That was... Do we get to survive this? I wonder. Okay, that was a debuff reflected. Shame. And we could not... kill anyone here. Okay. I'm probably dead. Oh right, I don't even get a turn. Sure, I'm dead. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. I disrespected Commodus and paid for that. I even talked about it in the pig face and still stumbled into this situation. Oh well. Personally, I like losing to doing dumb shit a bit more than losing to RNG shenanigans. At least here it's clear what I could have done differently. We haven't matched versus Extra Magi for a while. What does he like to pick last? I don't remember. Okay. It's fine. We need a DPS here. Odin is stolen. Do we want a Gizmak? Actually yes, we do want a Gizmak, and right now it's a bit of a coin toss between banning Armans and banning Neve. Neve is alright, Corellon. Corellon is a huge meter boost that will help Galathir to go ahead. Let's ban Armans. We don't like Armanses. Oh, really? You know what? Let's be brave. Let's be brave. Let's ban Alas. His only DPS is now Odin. If we get to take a couple of turns, we are fine, but we might get controlled to death. Gonna be a gamble. One interesting thing about Neve is that... Oh, wait a second there. Sir, how could you possibly give you dudes this little speed? That's a crying shame. Okay, that was a correct play by the dude. He went for A1 cooldown increase on Carnage with the hopes that Carnage gets his cooldown increased on A3, but joke is on you, my dude. Right now we don't really care. Now Odin can probably kill someone and resurrect someone of his. Probably Galathir. I would go for Galathir. Yeah, he goes for Galathir, but again, joke's on you, my friend. I expected this to be harder. Galathir going first kinda ruined it for their team. I mean, I get relying on Neve's protection, sure, but only one stone skin and you are going versus Galathir and Carnage and Gizmag who ignores block damage? Man, that's optimistic. Okay, he steals our shoe. Fair enough. He wants speed. Do we... Yeah, you know what? We can do... Do we grab speed or do we simply not care enough? I want to see how Galathir does when going versus Shu. So I'm going to leave Shu on his team and I'm not going to pick Calvalux or my own speed booster. And I know for a fact that his Odin is in stone skin. Do I know the same about his allies? No, but you know what, I'm still killing allies. Okay, he bans my Galathir. That just got tricky. That just got tricky. We are now not testing stars of the Jiinang because, well, the champ who wears them is banned. Hey, that... Okay, that was unfortunate. And even Neve got to take a turn before Carnage. Okay, we are probably fucked here. Which is unpleasant, let me tell you. It's unpleasant. Can we steal stuff from Odin here? Oh, the block debuffs is protected. Okay. Can we steal block or rather? Oh, fuck you. Okay, if Carnage takes a turn anytime soon, we have a chance. But also no, not exactly, because Odin has spread his protected block debuffs. Man, that is unfortunate. What the fuck? Okay, I timed out on my turn and Carnage flipped. Sheesh. Does he have anything for ignore block damage? No, he doesn't. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Okay. Now the horse gets out. Good for him. We are probably stunned wholesale. We are not actually stunned. Okay. But we don't get a turn either. Right? Yeah, who needs getting a turn? That's overrated. And between Shu and Armans, we are probably not getting a turn unless he mismanages Marichka. Okay. We have a little bit of a reprieve here. And he procs block damage again. Okay, we are probably fucked. Most probably. Yeah, Odin takes a turn once again and stuns everyone. Well, not exactly everyone, but still a good stun. Can Carnage take a turn, please? Yeah, no. Okay. We can just quit this. That's a definite loss. I wanted to test start with Jiinang. I got screwed instead. Next time I'm picking Galathir or not a speed booster. That was unpleasant. Okay. The same dude again, third time in a row. And he picks Shuzan again. Okay. My dude. This time I'll be picking Galathir for my last pick. Or maybe not, because you know what? Because I am still not sure if anyone here goes first when I ban Neve. So I'm not banning Neve, I'm banning Shu and invite him to ban Arbiter. Or if he doesn't ban Arbiter, I'm still going first. Okay, he bans Carnage, which is fair. Carnage is extremely annoying, and that Neve doesn't have anything in the way of block debuffs, not yet. Let me block actives on these dude. Well, fuck you. A bit unfortunate that the horse got a turn before Odin. He goes for stun, he procs block damage again. He removed everything. AoE Alas will probably fuck us, but also maybe not. Yeah, it did. It did. We couldn't kill Odin, and now Odin kills my Gizmak. The only thing we can reasonably do is try for a stun. It did not reflect. We reduce the turn meter a little bit. Odin should not have his skills. Ooh, and Alas got a turn before we could cycle back. Too bad. Okay, this feels like I did something wrong here. I'm not sure what exactly though. Not sure what exactly. Hey, Isuko. Yeah, that's the thing. I agree that 3 DPS picks is a little bit tough to make work. On the other hand, if I only pick 2 DPS, it has a very real possibility of becoming 1 DPS. And 3 supports 1 DPS teams do not work well for me. So I end up using 2 supports and 3 DPS, of which 1 or 2 are hybrids. I want Gizmak here, and I want Commodus. I can't actually revive people if I can't actually revive people here. Let's not do anything. Well, let's do something idiotic. Let's ban Neve. He bans Galathir. Now, yeah, that's about the same for me. I pick people like Commodus and Gizmo all the time, or Carnage, and that's not exactly a full DPS. Okay, Feral Nice is unpleasant. What can we do here? We can bomb the hell out of everyone else. We do not want them to play with us. And what we can also do is to protect our shit. Now let's, for good measure, I imagine that's Feral Savage. Let's throw. Okay, Seal doesn't work if block debuffs was not stolen. I'm always confused about what bypasses blocks and whatnot. He got himself an extra turn. Annoying shitter. We still carry the Ally Protect, so we can go for a hit. We have 2 turns of Unkillable and Taunt, good stuff. We are not ignoring block damage though, so let's just A1. And if we get lucky, we block something. We did not, in fact, get lucky. We got 2 big hits, and we stole the turn meter with the last hit, which is the worst possible combination for us. Well, at least the Swift Parry has procced. Ooh, man. That Nice feels extremely slow. What's going on? What is going on here? Okay, do we get a kill here? Yes, we do get a kill. Good. Good for us. And we can repeat the exercise here. That is also very good for us. I'm mildly concerned though that I will not be able to kill Nice. With what I... Oh, wait a fucking second. Thank you very much, sir. I'm still not sure what happened there. I was really sure I would be screwed. He basically killed himself. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. GG. Yeah, so the takeaway is probably do not disrespect Calvalax when you don't have any revive. not sure I would have fared better if I have left Neve inside though. Neve is annoying. Then again, a win is a win. Let's be annoying little shits and pick Marie. And I'm looking for Commander's last pick. And he has a shitload of turn meter boost. And I'm betting nice for good measure. So let's see how stars fare in this situation. He's going to be turn meter boosting a lot right from the get-go from Gizmak's burns. That was not enough. Then Shu did a boost, and that in turn was enough for us to take a turn. Do we block actives? No. We are kind of afraid of Gizmak taking a turn. If that happens while we are with our pants down... Wait a fucking second. Since when Lazarus does not require a hit to reduce buff durations? That's bullshit. Okay, that's in turn our bullshit. We have enfeebled Gizmak, which saved our beacon in all honesty, and yeah, he recognizes that. GG. Max. That's a name I haven't seen in a couple of seasons. So probably no point to look up notes on what else he pick. Ilo will get a shitload of turn meter. He will be the only champ to get that turn meter, which means Galathir will get less turn meter. However, Galathir probably also has like 150 speed on his idol, so we might be fine. I'm kinda not sure though. Marie and Freya. Okay, that's a nasty pick. That's a nasty pick, and I would like to ban Marie. And also I would like to ban Idol to not deal with his bullshit. Ooh. If the last pick is something along the lines of Nekret, I'm banning Idol. Which means I can use Gizmo. It's Mikage. That's not too bad. Let's do a possibly dumb thing. We ban Marie. We expect Idol to get a bunch of turn meter from the buffs. We probably have Freya or Mikage carrying Magma Heart as well. But Galathir should get a bit of turn meter off that. And maybe it will be enough. Maybe not. Lightning Cage, that's one. Magma Heart, that's two. And that's about it. My dude, what the hell are you thinking here? We have to flip and block skills. What I do not like is that Mikage will cleanse the block skills of Idol. But what is also very fortunate is that we have stripped all the stone skins. That's a big plus. And while Idol is so slow that even Commodus takes a turn before him. That's GG. Not enough buffs, my dude, not enough buffs. Oh, maybe his idol was not geared. I would personally expect a nuker carry Stone Skin Lethal for Arena. He had nothing of the sort, so maybe got re-geared in Merciless for PvE or something. Okay, that's a huge account. Not a lot of rating though. Not a lot of seasonal rating, that is. But dude, plus for Marie. Okay. I mean, if we win, we win a huge account. If we lose, it's whatever. We lost a huge account, no big deal. And I would like a last pick Gizmo here. Not sure if I will be able to. I will. And let's ban Marie. He has probably Speed Lazarus. I expect Shu to be faster. Otherwise, the fuck he's doing at this low of rating. And indeed, Shu is faster. Now we have to risk it, because otherwise Gizmak will probably not take a turn in time, and we will fish for Stone Skin removals. No, we don't get much of that. Sad times. If I understand correctly, the horse does not get the debuffs, though I'm afraid to buff anyway. Let's go roar. Okay, that's sad. He gets to leave. We can fish for burns. And of course, no burns, 250% chances of burning his ass, and we don't get that. Still want to kill the chicken, if I can. I can. And protect everyone. And I guess it's time to fish for stuns. Just in case. We got a stun, good. Can we get a block actives as well? No, we did not get a block actives. Can we get enfeeble? No. Okay. This shooter has a block debuffs now. That one annoying mastery that we all know and love. Increased debuff duration is very nice, but that's not exactly what we want here. We will have to go for strip. And strip is successful. Now we can finally block actives, please. Thank you. Do we care what happens next? Ideally, we would like for Nice to take a turn next, and sure, he does. He kills Shu first though. That's annoying. That's annoying. Do we... Let's reduce the turn meter here a little bit. And let's hope for a good hit. Okay, we killed the chicken. That was lucky. Now we can protect our team again. He has block actives and he will have to hit Gizmak, so we are more or less safe. A very weak hit by the horse, but what can we do? We can revive Shu. We still have a single turn of being more or less fine. Okay, we have more than a single turn of being more or less fine. Do we fish? Yeah, I'm not sure about buffing here, but I kinda have to... Yeah, fuck me. Okay, at least we got a heal, and we can insta-turn the horse, and we can finally get... That was one tanky nice. Fucking hell. Extremely tanky. Good thing we are unkillable. Finally. That was a tough fight. It was a tough fight, and I'm happy with it. Let's dive back in. Okay, how big is this dude? How screwed are we? And do we get to pick a horse? No, we do not. Set times. Let's pick Shu Carnage. We will be looking to Ban-Marie. We will probably be looking at something like Odin Gizmo, but he has the last pick. That might be a little bit unfortunate for any Gizmak and Commodus picks. Yeah, there goes my Gizmak pick. On the other hand, I can go with Commodus. And even if I don't get to Ban-Marie, I'm still fine. Commodus does fine in his first form. A little bit not ideal versus Marius, due to lots of turn meta steals and consequent retaliations, but just Commodus versus Marie, it's fine. Block actives is still a bitch. I'm still gonna ban Marie. I don't like that 6-star shape, and if she gets lucky relentless procs, she runs from under the block actives. I have been screwed over by that in the past. And he bans my Galathir. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, my dude Galathir. My Stars of Jiinang test. Oh well. At least I'm probably going first now. I am indeed going first. Now, let's hope for a good block debuff strip from Zeke. No, we don't get that. Unfortunate. Do we... get... you know what? Let's just bomb the fuckers. Zeke will revive them. They will be under the block damage and everything, but we have a 3 kill from Odin, and we have stealing their buff by Carnage, and you know what, we maybe even have spreading the debuffs. Yes, we have spreading the debuffs. Good times. I think I'll be greedy here. I'll kill the horse. Ooh, Lazarus got to take a turn before Odin, but we have block damage. We have block damage. Honestly, I expected Odin to take a turn first. He had good full turn meter. What the hell's going on there? I don't love Lazarus here. Let's kill him. The fuck was that? He has no lightning cage. I have like 700 accuracy. What the fuck? RNG. RNG be like that. Let's heal a little bit. Well, fuck you. So apparently, Lazarus' passive works at the end of the turn. And you know what? Also happens at the end of the turn? The debuffs run out. So Lazarus ran from under block passives, and then his passive worked on that very turn. This is bullshit. Okay, maybe we still get a nice Commodus turn before we are fully fucked. Yeah, we do. There goes his horse, and there goes his Lazarus. Good. Now, I don't love this. To be honest, I would like to have A2 here, but beggars can't be choosers, so I guess we get to swap forms. We need to heal, and what the actual fuck? Okay, how does that work? He had a lightning cage displayed right there, even when he has no lightning cage buff. What's going on there? Sheesh, man. Okay, is that a single hit or double? That's a single hit. That's a double hit. Okay. We might actually die here just because of an extremely unlucky RNG. Yeah, we got fucked by RNG bullshit. And bullshit in general, I guess, because lightning cage proccing when there is no lightning cage stacks out is bullshit. I guess that's the second item I'll be throwing at the sport to probably no discernible result, but at least I get to yell at the sport. And we get this dude again. Okay. I guess I'm stealing Gizmak earlier. Oh, maybe I'm stealing Zeke. You know what? Yeah, I'm stealing Zeke. That might not really help me, because of course this RNG bullshit never works for me, but we can try. Armand's Gizmo. Oh, there goes our aspirations of picking Gizmak. Okay, we still want Commodus here, right? Right, we want Commodus. He goes for Calvalax. That means I'm not banning Marie, because he's probably banning Galathir now. That's a bit more stone skin than I remember. Oh well, oh well, oh well. That is 2 Marvelous Retaliations. If you remember, a couple of fights earlier, in similar circumstances, we only get 1. That's kinda BS. Do we get to take a turn before Armand's? No, we do not. He eats his own stun and dies. Thank you very much. Now Marie carries sheep, so that's a bit of a gamble here, but let's go for it. We blocked passives, but not actives. If he kills everyone, Galathir will still revive, so it's fine. We got a bit lucky there with the wand reflecting a stun back into Armand's, that's for sure. So, my dude, what are you gonna do next? Didn't kill the Commodus. That's simultaneously good and bad. And now we will find out if bomb damage gets reflected. And the answer is no, it does not. The tricky bit here is that he's unkillable. He has reflected the stun. Zeke is vulnerable right now, so we might still die. We might still die. Yeah, sure. Of course we did. Well, I mean, it's top 100. We get tough matchups. It's alright. Even if it's bullshit. but that's bullshit for sure. Our horse gets stolen from us at times. At least we get the galathir. Maybe. Possibly. If he doesn't ban him. He steals Carnage as well. Now that is unfortunate. Let's get ourselves a Gizmak right now. Just in case. Arons and the gallows. I don't like my Wait, is it a DPS only squad? I don't like my chances if I pick Commodus. But on the other hand, why not? If he bans Shu, his Arons might be faster. If he bans Gizmak, I don't have enough stone skin removals. Then again, I don't really need those, so let's see how it goes. He bans Commodus. My dude, I have bad news. So what I want to do here is to insta-turn Gizmak, burn the stone skins off, and then stun them whoever I can with Odin. Or maybe kill a couple of annoying targets first. He carries no feral whatsoever, and he's pretty slow. No supersonic either. Honestly, there's only one way in which it could end. Oh, right, that's a 600 rating person. Sure. That makes sense. That makes sense. He has to fight with what he have. Unlike these top 50 whales with everything. Why, thank you, my good sir, for allowing me to pick both Galathir and Marius. Nice is annoying, but if I get to grab my pick, it doesn't matter. Are we going to be brave and pick Gizmak right away, or not? Now, looking at this dude's pick, he might have actually might be actually going for a Gizmak there. So, just in case, let's pick Gizmak first. I'd love to grab Carnage, but I would love to grab Gizmak more. Okay, Carnage is not stolen from us. We can ban Marie safely. I don't love the 6-star Fabian, but it should be fine, especially seeing as our base is going to catapult our Galathir forwards. Now, the question is whether Fabian has Stone Skin. The answer is he does not. He doesn't. A big question though. We probably cannot afford to flip. We should be boosting the turn meters as well. That was probably a mistake as well. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, we are miraculously going to take a turn with our horse, despite everything that's going on. If the horse did not get a turn, we would be totally fucked. As it is, we are not, but come to think of it, it might have been really sketchy, because if I'm switching Galathir form to try to block Fabian's skills, I could weak hit first, and second, even if I block Fabian's skills, Commodus and Nice could have still be fine, and the rest of my team doesn't have either block debuffs or turn meter, so I might have been bombed there if I swap forms. So sadly, stars got me to cut in, but it wasn't exactly the fight defining moment. We did not win just because of stars. Okay, that's a huge account, and we are probably losing this, but maybe not. Yeah, right. Plus for Marie. And 6-star Embers as well. One big upside of facing huge accounts is that they are probably not going to pick Carnage from under me. Carnage is stale potatoes for these dudes. Okay, he knows something. He knows. And also note this blessing on the Ashnar that gives him a huge amount of turn meter post revive. That's a menace. What do we actually do here? We can't go Gizmak. Embrace is taken. So Commodus, we are still facing 2 force heroes, but Commodus as the only possible things. And yeah, he has both Marie and Neve, so fuck me. This is going to be miserable. And a plus 4 critics. Sure. Do we ban his only speed? Yeah, we ban his only speed. The sad thing is that his plus 4 critics is probably 400 something, and that's faster than my galathir. And I'm probably dead? Oh. His Krixia is not in fact faster. Okay. Let's turn with the boost. Ooh. Ooh. We get Commodus. That's a slow Krixia. A very slow Krixia. Sure. We only get block actives on Neve. That's unfortunate. We cannot spread shit. Okay, that's right, we are locked out. So the only thing we can actually do is to swap horns. Do we get to strip Ashnar? We only get to strip his block damage and he gets to take a turn. Well, turn meter indication are absolutely bullshit here. Okay. Right, we are still locked out. So we proc Neve passive, so we can't do shit. That's right. Sounds. And his Emirates resisted 500 accuracy combos as well. Okay, yeah, sounds about right. About what I expected here. And we get another huge account. Do we care for trying to win this? I'm not sure, to be honest, if it makes any sense to waste time here. Okay. His speed is Armand's and whoever is in the last slot. He does not yet have anything versus Burns except Marie, who I would like to ban. So unless there's a Hedgie there, I think we'll be fine. Or at least as fine as we could possibly be. Yeah, there's a Suf. Okay. I'm still banning Marie. He bans Shu. Ooh. Okay, we might get fucked here. Let's see. If Communus gets to take a turn, we might have a chance. If he doesn't, well... Joke is on you, my good sir. The tricky bit here is that... Oh yeah, you know what? Let's boost. Let's boost. And the stone skins are off. Wait a second. we are extremely lucky for him to eat his own stun and to, you know, not kill the whole team. Extremely fucking lucky. A huge win right there. Did not expect to win this. Hey MB, I'm not sure that was Jiinang, because, you know, Armans took it on first. Is that? Yeah, okay, maybe. I'm pretty sure that what won me the battle was that his Armans doesn't have enough accuracy. But yeah, maybe it was the stars as well. Maybe it was the stars as well, and also that extremely pitiful damage on the horse. I expected his horse to floor me. Instead, it was a Stormcaller build with no damage to speak of. Anyways, huge win. Let's dive back into our tough fucking matchups. Another good option for Stormcaller horse would be to A2 without self-buffing, then any reflected stuns get intercepted by the stone skin. Like the stone skin, it's any stuns reflected from A3. But then he would have even worse damage. So I kinda understand why he wanted to buff.
I do. At least I think I do. It's hard to believe that it's been a year since I last saw you. We missed so much, trying so hard to hold on to the things that we once had. But you know, not even the stars stay in sight forever.
Oh, it's not a Nell Enjoyer. This might get a little bit dangerous here, but then again, maybe not. Yeah, he probably doesn't. He also probably expects his Armans to actually polymorph people, because at his gear level, he probably has like 800 accuracy or something, on top of his well over 400 speed. Both Neve and Marie. Marie is his only speed. Nell is probably going to wreck my day though. Fuck it, let's ban Marie. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how many protected block damages is out there. And the answer is all of them. Fun stuff. Okay, let's start throwing block actives out. Oh, Nell block actives, that's good stuff. You know what, I am trying to block active embers as well. No, I could not. And now let's see if we can throw block passives on everyone. No, we could not. I don't like Nice here taking a turn. And the question is whether Embers kills us all, as he might. I couldn't take his stone skin off, so I'm probably fucked. Yep, sounds about right. I'm not sure I'm going to be coming out of this alive. We got seal out. We got block actives on Embrace. We got Swift Pair proc out, which is good shit, but we have it only for one turn. If we swap forms, we are screwed, and we cannot heal in this form. And we have decreased attack for good measure, so yeah, it's GG. Oh well. That happens. Do we have time for more? Why, yes, we do. And we have refills, so let's go for some more. And we get Mr. Bill again. I imagine now he'll be wary of Galathir. But honestly, stop bullying me. Go bully someone else. Can't wait for the unlimited live arena playtime. Right now with these resets it gets a little bit weird. And he stole the Commodus. Do we go for a cheeky Neve pick? If he knows what he's doing, he will leave Neve on the table and I'm fucked. Then again, I'm fucked anyway. Yeah, the pool might not be big enough. It's not big enough as it is. Well, I'm not sure. Frankly, let me correct my statement. I can't wait for the friendly battles. Then I can ignore a live arena outside of getting to the last milestone and fuck everything else. Yeah, fair, he bans my galathir. On the other hand, he does not ban my shoe. I imagine forcing people to play in a time slot is done specifically for the ease of fighting matchups, but that sadly doesn't really help when what you want is to have a reasonable friendly time, or whatever this is. Can we kill the horse? Yes, we can kill the horse. Good job, Carnage. You are a lifesaver. 2-0 versus Mr. Bill. This is fucking huge. Within clan members, yeah, that's not going to cut it, to be honest. I mean, that's better than nothing, right? And we get him the third time, for fuck's sake. So, friendly battles within the clan is better than nothing for testing the siege setups. But unfortunately, that's not good enough for having a library experience that we want, which is a tournament with random restrictions. Yeah, I mean, it's like an hour before the reset ends, and we match the same huge dude 3 times in a row. Yeah, like arbitrary friendly battles mean that we can have anything as our tournament rules. We can have player power restrictions on the total team power, so that it boils down to skill and not to the level of gear. We can restrict arbitrary champions to throw out obvious bullshit. We can do everything. Anything. Okay, what do I do here? I grab his Marichka, because fuck you, Mr. Bill, and a Gizmo. Yeah, it will be huge for content creators as well. If you remember the faction games that Jedi hosted, those were amazing. Good stuff. And you could do something similar in a live arena setting. Oh, Theodosia Ashnar. I have to ban Ashnar here. I have to ban Ashnar. If he bans Shu, I'm probably not... like. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate 4 Force Affinity champs here. Live Arena versus top accounts. You'll have to see it. He bans Gizmo. Good job. But also I go first. But also a bunch of lightning cages and everything, so I'm not sure if my horse can strip. Let's see. Let's see. Is he fast? Yeah, he is fast. His galathir does not have Stars of Jiinang. Good for us. Boom, boom, boom. And we only strip 2 stone skins. Then again, oh, and we couldn't kill Empress either, and now this dude takes a turn, and now Commodus takes a turn, and we are, well, not exactly dead, because Marie, maybe not exactly dead. Are we? Kind of feel Theodosia will fuck us here. But maybe we can spread the love. Oh yes, he joined. Good shit. Now, if Commodus flips, he might get killed outright. So maybe don't do that, dude. I am not sure if... Ooh. Okay. He is not dead. He is not dead. I ate a bunch of stuns. My stun reflected from Marichka did not go anywhere apparently. And my shape didn't work. Yeah, peak RNG. I'm probably dead. Oh, right, Marichka did not reflect a stun because Marichka had more HP than Commodus. Yeah, exactly. Bomb not exploded, so no stuns. Exactly. Annoying as fuck. No wand of submission work. Sure. Yeah, we lost due to RNG bullshit here, I'm afraid. Oh well. We kicked his ass twice. We'll take that. So, getting back to the Lightning Cage question, which I don't remember if I answered, I'm not sure. I think Lightning Cage does not protect against buff reduction, though Stone Skin still have its coin flip. So you have 3 hits, you check accuracy on every one of them, and you check the Stone Skin coin flip on everyone as well. On each one. So I imagine not enough accuracy for Galathir, and lost the coin flips on the Theodosia. What do I pick here? What do I pick? Let's go for Commodus. Oh wait. Yumeko. Yumeko cannot get debuffs while she's under her whale. And he stole my Gizmak. Unfortunate. But on the other hand, Marie, our base might get cut in by Galathir, and then it should be fine. Let's see. It's a nice to set up though. No soul on our base, but he has 2 flags anyway, so gets the effect of a flag. I mean, I have... Oh boy, that's a fast Yumeko. I mean, not super fast, but fast enough. Let's protect from debuffs. And okay, what is going on there? Our base slow in Stone Skin. I mean, I have seen these builds like a year ago, maybe. I tried such a build myself. It doesn't work. Our base is a speed booster first and foremost. Yeah, everything else we can reroll. Okay. Weird builds. Weird builds, and he lost for it. Maybe. Especially if you forget about Yumeko being immune to debuffs when she's on the whale. Karlak's pick might get a nice surprise. Personally, I would expect a Feral instead of Stone Skin, and a fast Feral at that. I have seen some fast Feral Lamasus in Arena, and that worked. But I mean, you can do whatever, it's fine. But we win. Last time I have seen this, Yumeko Veil places before Calvalax Poisons, unlike everything else. Even Stone Skin is placed after Calvalax Poisons. Stone Skin deletes Calvalax Poisons though, but the point still stands. Calvalax Poisons are being placed before before almost everything else. Yumeko Veil is placed before that. I think Necrite Protection is also placed before that. Siphi doesn't have a cleanse, so let's go for Gizmo. And we need another damage dealer. Ooh. Okay, I have just randomly picked someone here. I might regret that, but Zig should be a nice enough pick. Especially if we get rid of Stone Skins, but he might ban Gizmo. Now, assuming he bans Gizmo, what do... Yeah, right. I want to ban Hedgie. Though, do I? Hedgie looks like a Zig ban. Then again, I don't want Shu to die. I want Shu to be faster than Siphi. Yeah, that's a Zig ban. I was right. I was right. No feral whatsoever. Let's turn it to boost again. Let's burn the stone skins off. And Odin looks squishier than the horse. Oh no, Odin survived. What do? We left them with Shuzan. Insta-turn Carnage and wreck their shit. This should be a GG. He can't really expect to win with the A1s, to be perfectly honest. Definitely not when the horse passive is off, but if he wants to believe, he can. That's still his loss. GG. We thank this dude again for letting us pick both the horse and Galathir. Haven't played him today yet, but we definitely played him recently, and I remember the name from the previous seasons. He stole my Shuzan, but we have a secret weapon on Galathir, so that should be fine. Do I let him go for a Gizmak? Let's present a bun bait. And also maybe he does not pick Gizmak now because I have Marie. Although I don't remember if he has Gizmak, so maybe a moot point. One of the upsides of having Shu stolen is that my whole team is in stone skin now, so good fucking luck. Yeah, I pick Gizmo. I'm throwing Fabian out. His buff duration reduction is annoying. And I get my Galathir banned. That is unfair, my dude. Unfair. You are interfering with the Stars of Jiinang testing. Please don't. please desist. Please leave the battle immediately and match again. His Commodus is one lucky motherfucker. And his Knights is also fast as fuck. And that is unfortunate. What is also unfortunate is that if I target Embrace, I will only block passives. Yeah, I can't afford that. And we get 3 weak hits in a row by our boy Carnage. Why do you do me like that, man? Okay, that looks suspiciously like loss to RNG. Yeah, classic weak hit experience. That's what we have in Faction Wars all the time. It is a 2-turn duration bomb. Wait, what the fuck? It was a 2-turn duration bomb, I flipped, and it got blown up? What's going on? Do I not understand how bombs work? What? Okay, I'm flabbergasted here. I am bamboozled. I'm pretty sure that's not how my bombs work. What the fuck? Okay, last 5 keys for today. Wait. So, Gizmak takes a turn to switch forms. After that turn ends, the bomb's duration ticks down to 1. The bomb's duration ticks down to 0 after the next turn ends, right? Which he didn't get to take. I'm pretty sure that I had... right. 1 turn duration bomb explodes at the beginning of the turn. Okay, makes sense. That still bamboozled me, but makes sense if you think about it. Thanks, MB, for the explanation. Yeah. Probably should have thrown block passives into Embrace. Would have wasted the rest of the skill, but at least nice block passives would be out. Then again, nice flipped on his own, so probably wouldn't have mattered any. I want Carnage and I want Gizmak, because this far it looks like a very tame pick. Okay, Speed Lazarus, probably fast Siphi as well. Armaments. I'm banning Siphi just so he doesn't have his loads of protected buffs. He bans Shu to take the first turn, and let's see if Lazarus in a speed build will let Galathir to cut in. No Stone Skins is an extremely brave pick. I did not expect Armands and Fabian to go first, but also, the fuck do you expect to happen now, my friend? Okay, that was actually pretty sneaky. Lazarus is actually in DPS build, where slower than everyone else, and his flag is misleading, so kudos for that. But otherwise, no Stone Skin in Modern Live Arena is bonkers. You just don't do that. Not good for health, not at all. And we match with this dude. Steals our Galathir. Set times. Let's steal his horse then. Let's like top 15 match again. Top 15, top 10, something along those lines. Commodus Armands. I remember he has a fast as fuck Commodus and Chronocube Armands. Both extremely unpleasant. We can steal Carnage. Good for us. We don't have to... Do we go for Marie? Or do we go for Gizmo? Do we go for Zeke even? If we have Zeke and Gizmo and he bans Shu, that's something I have to ban. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's ban Armands. We'll pick Gizmak last. And what could... if he bans Shu... Okay. Wait a second. If he bans Shu... his Commodus will wreck our faces. So maybe not the best idea? Maybe that Zeke pick was not exactly the best one. Let's see how it goes. I expect... yeah, Lazario's nice. Sure. Let's go for a Gizmo anyway. Are we feeling brave, or are we not feeling brave enough? Okay, I'll ban Komi. And let's see how his Chronocube Armands fucks us. Maybe he doesn't. Not too happy with this pick. I probably should have picked something else instead of Zeke. Okay, first of all, that's a fast galathir. Faster than expected. Second, that's a nice RNG on taking Gizmax Stone Skin off and not reflecting the stun back. Yeah, we're probably dead. We are probably dead. Do we get to take a turn? Can we please take a turn? Yeah, we can take a turn. Can we kill Armans? Yes, we can kill Armans. Good. His Lazarus still has an AoE. He doesn't actually use that though. Oh. Right, A1, ignore. Ooh. Now a big gamble for me. I have... Right, that's Lazarus with the biggest turn meter, so that I should be fine. I'm not getting anything reflected. Can I kill Galathir? No. Can I kill Knight? Bro. Okay. Extremely balanced champ. Oh, that's nice, you know. Extremely balanced. But also, my horse is not strong enough. Should have killed him. Oh well. In a big face, I shouldn't have used Zeke, that's for sure. Probably should have picked second speed. Okay, we got our horse stolen from under us, and Marie is also on the table, and they picked Commodus. Nice. We have to go Gizmo. We want to steal Embers just in case. We are looking to ban Marie for now, unless there is something hideous in there as the last pick. There is Lamasso, so that might wreck our face if he bans Shu and then Lamasso goes first, insta-turn Commodus, blow us up, that kind of stuff. But if his Lamasso instead turn into boosts, that's another story. A whole another experience. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Lamasso goes first, sure. Lamasso gets Commodus and insta turn, sure. I can't really revive right now because the horse will kill everyone, so let's throw debuff protection. I probably should have A1 instead. But yeah, whatever. And now we can revive and maybe, just maybe... No, we probably don't have enough turn meters. The horse still goes first, which is unfortunate. Yeah, the horse goes first and kills us. And we have wasted our heal. Okay. I'm starting to do dumb bullshit. Probably a sign of me being tired. Good thing this is the final 5 key pack. Heb ik Marie? I'm grabbing Galathir Horse. Not sure why he goes for Marie first pick. To be perfectly honest, that's something I was doing myself a while ago. Yeah, I'm usually comfortable playing 20. 30 is pushing it a little bit. So definitely not going over that. I'm still picking Gizmo, I'm still banning Marie. He still goes for Shuban, which might, in all fairness, end up exactly the same as the last fight, which would definitely be a sign of me being too tired to play smart. Okay. Do we want to revive? Yes, we want to revive. Ooh, we get to take a turn with Carnage before everything else. Let's heal then. Let's heal and kill Commodus. Do we by any chance get to take... He will kill us again, won't he? And he will... I am significantly surprised to see Carnage still alive. Thanks for that. And I guess we're fine now. I imagine that's Plarium's RNG bullshit in my favor this time, because Embrace weak hit Carnage a couple of times in a row. Wait a second. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened probably. Embrace is weak affinity towards Carnage, so that should have been it. That's why Carnage survived, and before that he survived thanks to a Swift Parry proc. I mean, it's not exactly no damage. Marius and Gizmak were dead just fine. Yeah, maybe. Maybe bad nice build as well. I'm not looking a gift win in the mouth. Okay, unless anything unexpected happens, so we are going to ban Marie. And this is going to be our stern pick versus whatever happens there. And that's Freya. A bit annoying, but we are still going for a Mariban. It's a coin toss whether Galathir is going to be faster than them. Not sure. Let's see. Okay, Galathir is faster. Galathir does not want to go for RNG strip. Let's see what Armans does here. Armans does what he is expected to do. And now we can throw our good shit on Embrace. Unfortunately, Freya gets a turn. But maybe we will be able to strip block debuffs. Yes, we strip block debuffs from Nice. That's the important part. What we want here is to let Carnage kill Embrace and... well, fuck you two. That seemed to be a good, nice build. Let's maybe kill the dude. Can we kill the dude? Yes, we can actually kill the dude. GG. And that's 3 wins only as well. Let's see how our win rating is going, and that's 6, 9, 12. Yeah, we are at a perfect 60% win rate today, which is not that bad for being in top 100. Thanks a lot to everyone and anyone who tuned in. Appreciate you all. I'll probably not play 30 fights in a row anytime soon, and maybe not even play tomorrow, but we'll see. Have a nice one. Bye.